of ta'zeem when there are so many lifestyles in the world, when there are so many ways to live in this life, when there are so many ways to eat and drink and go here and there. But one way is of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. When you are going to give that supremacy, priority over all other ways, then really you have done ta'zeem. And the third thing which you have to bring in your self-quality is Sayyidina Abdul Qadir Jilani rahmatullah says, the compassion upon creation, which means giving preference to the creation over yourself. Like we were discussing before, if you want honor for yourself, you like to be honored, Prophet ﷺ said, La yu'minu ahadukum, none of you can be a believer. The commentators say that a perfect believer, until you love for your brother what you love for yourself. You like to be honored? You like to sit in this chair? Why not actually give him the brother? The honor is not actually achieved in the sight of Allah by running for the chair. The honor is achieved in the sight of Allah by giving the chair. Shaitan had the highest ranking. He was in Jannah. So that's how actually giving preference to the creation. And compassion upon creation is basically of two kinds. Giving them according to your level, whatever worldly comfort you can give to them. That is two kinds of shafqat. Shafqat with dunya, dunya in the worldly sense, you give them food, shelter, whatever charity work you can say. And then there is shafqat-e-dini, the religious shafqat. And that is like you wish them to have good dwellings, good houses, food, everything here. You want them to enjoy here. Similarly, you want them to enjoy in the akhirah as well. That is shafqat as well. That shafqat comes from then inviting them for the deen of Allah. Three things. And fourth thing which the Shaykh was saying is called al-hudur ma'allah. Hudur means presence. We are all in presence. I can say that. We are all in presence, but we are not all in presence of Allah. Not especially me, I can't claim. We are in presence, we have that quality, we can be with huzuri. Hudur we can have. But the point is, do we give preference to the hudur ma'allah, to the preference to be with Allah or others? Maybe everyone have huzuri. Some are hudur ma'a nafs, some are present with the nafs, like Shaitan was at that time. He said, Ana khairum minhu. He didn't have this quality of hudur ma'allah at that time. He was present with his own nafs. He said, Ana khairum, I am better. So he is present with the eye. Some is present with the wife. Hudur ma'a zawj, ma'a zawja, hudur ma'a dunya. Some is present with the dunya. Everyone is in huzuri. But they are different ways and hudur. So giving preference and all the time trying to give preference to the presence of Allah, and more this state overwhelms you from 24 hours, 1 hour, then 2 hours, then 3 hours, then also portion of day and night, the more actually you come closer to Allah. And if you have these four things, ta'azimu li amrillah, ta'azimu li sunnati rasulillah, shafqatu ala al-khalq, wal-hudur ma'allah, then by the mercy and grace of Allah, Allah gives you His pleasure. Still you can hope. Now this person can have what they call raja or ummeed or hope. Well, people like me who are not doing these four things, who doesn't have these four things and say, Allah is a Ghafur Rahim, Allah is going to forgive me. That's what the Mashayikh say. It is called umniyya, wishful thinking, delusion. And Imam Hassan Basri said, وَمَا جَغُرَّنَّكُمْ بِاللَّهِ الْغَرُورِ. That means that don't be deceived by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, about Allah azza wa jal. And he said that means living life as you want and hoping from Allah that He will actually forgive you. That is my yawur. So I didn't intend to speak, but actually the Shaykh has mentioned. So I thought I'll say a few words. And this is common amongst all the turuq and universal things. If you have attained these objectives, if you not attained these objectives, according to the knowledge which I have understood from the Mashayikh, no matter which Tareeqah you belong to, you have not attained anything. If you have, Alhamdulillah, you have attained. Alhamdulillah subhanahu. Then you can hope in the mercy. Still we hope from that Allah Azza wa Jal, we cannot pay the price for the pleasure of Allah. It is priceless. But we can do certain things, then Allah with His compassion and mercy says, my servants have done whatever they could, now I'll actually accept them. Then you wait for that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's acceptance. May Allah Azza wa Jal enable us actually to be in the company of pious and to learn from them and to actually also benefit from them, and let us die in the state of Iman and Ihsan, and make us from one of those people who will enter Jannah with the pious and righteous. Ameen ya Rabbal Alameen. سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك نشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت نستغفرك ونتوب إليك. Any brother who wants to ask any question to the Shaykh, they can, inshallah. Any useful question?
Please put your hand up. You heard the discourse, mashallah, and if you have desire, thirst, that I want to be closer to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, I want to be closer to Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, how can I do this? So please ask these kind of questions which will really take you closer to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and in the presence of Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Please ask these kind of questions. And please ask questions with the ikhlas, the generosity, and in a rightful manner.
Why I asked a useful question? Because people like him and people of Tazkiyah and Ihsan, they don't like to argue. They don't like to debate with people. Because sometimes in debate, the fight is between the nafs, and they already has given that to you. They say, you are the winner. The honor belongs to you, actually turned to you. May Allah SWT bless you in that sign. They've already given that. So there's no use actually of testing or actually making things or asking difficult questions. And inshallah, if you ask beneficial mean actually where, how you, like the brother is saying that how one can come close to Allah, how I can get out of my state, which I am entangled in shaitan, then they are very beneficial things. Learn how to ask questions from Sayyidina Jibreel. Look what type of question he asked. What is Iman? What is Islam? What is Ihsan? ठीक है, जज़ाकल्लाह जी, सुब्हानकल्लाहुम्मा व बिहम्दिक नशहदु अन ला इलाहा इल्ला अंता नस्तगफिरुका व नतूबु